deep sigh. What's up, bro?
Y'all don't do the 4th of July up there, do you?
Me? Nah.
Like communist or something.
It's the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and then the 4th.
Can we put Dog Paw on timeout already? He's already working on triggering my grammar Nazi.
Well, see, here's the thing. It was very clear in the title of when it was.
Oh, shit. I gave him a wrench. I don't think we came to him.
That was foolish. All right, what am I trying to find? What am I trying to find, man?
Let me go ahead and get this out of the way.
Yeah. Hey, people.
Who's Janice Arnett?
Aren't.
Oh, Teddarushi.
Yeah. It's
Aren't?
Janice.
Aren't?
It's Janice. It's part of the scratching community peoples.
By the way, I don't have AIDS. I just have, like when I get it itchy, scratchy, and I scratch it too much, I get that little.
You fancy A minor?
What dot is that?
Okay.
Okay.
Could be the
Hey, what's
second one, or it could be the third one if you've got a Les Paul custom.
I'm just gonna kick on the wall and hit the wiggly bar here, so it doesn't really matter what key it's in. Does it?
All right. Yeah, here we go then. 2, 3, 4. All right.
Me or you?
I think. Actually, I don't care. Do you want to go first? No, you don't. All right, I'll do it then. I'll do it. No, don't you dare. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't.
All right.
Don't touch it.
Shut up, quick.
Really? Now?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Hey, Ma!
guess it ended.
Well, I guess it ended.
Yeah. What can you say?
Dude, we have like 700 people in here already.
9,000.
And you know who just came in? Metalhead Hippie. Boom!
Look at that. I've seen him. I know who he is. I done seen his show. I like his show. Dogpa goes on his show a bit. Has his videos and his tunage played on
video.
Metalhead. Yeah, the videos. Yes. Made by Ford, aren't they? The video. No? Oh, you just gonna shake your head at that? You got a fucking Hyundai and you're gonna shake your head at a Ford joke? Jesus.
Apparently, I did find out that it was not the actual air conditioning compressor. Apparently, there has to be a belt on it to make it spin and compress the air and make it,
That's weird,
make it
right?
cold or something. Because the guy said,
Camellia is in here, and she's
hello.
I'm assuming gender. The name ends in an A, and her logo thingy is very pink. So there we go. My question to you then, Florida Ted, is which one are you doing? There's no answer to that one, was there?
Yeah. I was thinking of the chat in the Under the Bus show last night was just off the rails. And congratulations to Bent Tom for winning the 7-string ESP
they were giving away
guitar.
a Stephen Carpenter or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bent Tom won it. And I told him if he dies before me, I'll call dibs.
Oh, that seems fair.
Hey.
He wants your Bic lighter or something, right?
Once my RP6.
Oh, that's right. Camellia has made it clear that she is a lady.
She's a lady.
Yeah.
Whoa. Who was that? Mac Davis or?
I can't remember. I know that other song was it? You once, twice, 34 times a felon.
Oh.
Too soon.
So yeah, I get needles to my spine in 6 days.
Yeah, and then you get your throat cut when?
I don't know, 17th, I think.
Right. So it's nice that they sort of like viciously attack your pain thing and then...
Yeah, July's going to be interesting month.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to get at least a couple of "Oh You Poor Thing" from people. So
"Oh You Poor Thing" as opposed to an "Oh You 812."
calling me a sissy.
Do you want pretty ladies to come over to your place and like rub your forehead and go, "Oh, poor bunny"? Because nobody did that for me when I had a really, really sore throat and I couldn't bloody talk.
Yeah, I look at your issues like your sore throat and other thing, and I go, yeah, I really don't have much to cry about at all.
Oh, Dog Pa's got tooth surgery. I wonder if he's having wisdom teeth put in.
That was a good one.
Yeah, you like that one? You know the best time to go to the dentist?
When?
2:30.
God, you were just on fire.
I know, right? Yeah.
You know, my dentist had Steel Panther play in his garage.
I know you did. And then you played for...
With
a flock of seagulls.
And then after that show, I was in Cincinnati. I ran. I just ran so far away.
Yeah. Well, from Cincinnati, you want to, right?
It's weird because our bars close here in Louisville, Kentucky at 4. In Cincinnati, they close at like 1 or 1:30. So it's like...
You know what? We used to be here. It was always used to be like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Yeah, like 2 minimum. And since COVID, it's been like 10. It's awful.
Oh, really?
Oh, God, yeah. It's awful.
Wow.
Like, you're lucky if a bar stays open till 11 now, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
if you're playing in a bar, like you're wrapping up by 10:30.
dude, I'm not kidding. Our first set started at 10:30. We played
Yeah.
4 sets. So
Well,
yeah.
and when I first moved here, you'd start at 9 and finish at 2. You know.
We were 10:30 to 3:30.
Yep. What
The
kind
China
of thing do you
flu.
want to do now? We do have to clean this wah-wah pedal, don't we?
Yeah.
It was the Kung flu.
At least you plugged your guitar in.
You know what? Funnily enough, before you came on, no, I didn't.
Good.
But I hid the fact and didn't tell you, so I didn't look stupid.
So what did you have a bad soda pop or something? Your throat sore? What happened?
I'm gonna blame it on female company.
Ah. Yeah. Oh dear Lord! Look who just came in.
No way.
Johnny Heartbreaker, ladies and
Johnny
gentlemen.
Heartbreaker. Johnny Heartbreaker. Johnny Heartbreaker. Yep.
I'm glad it's him and not his
Other person.
other person who was forcefully voidisted by Lord our God. That's a bad name, dude. You can't. See. And I'm not religious, but holy crap.
Oh dear. Anyway, what sort of thing do you want to do now?
Well, since my epidural decided to stop working, Daddy's a little baked right now, so nothing really whole tone or.
Okay, just keep it.
Yeah, that would be awfully nice
Keep
of
it
you.
into sort of Pentecostal scales. And,
Yeah,
yeah.
Please, thank you.
Let's see what we got in here.
Did those tattoos hurt?
Not now.
No. It's like I've got. Let me do this arm. I've got like a music band thing. If you notice, it doesn't go through. I was like,
No,
oh hell no, no.
You're a sissy. I know.
I remember
Mine go into my armpits, and
That
I
was
was
the
very
fir-
aware of that. Yeah.
that was the first one I got, and I remember asking the guy, just so I can compare myself. Oh, what's it feel like? It goes, it's kind of like, oh my
Mine
god,
keep going. Yeah.
yeah, I'd have been screaming.
It's
He
not
said-
very nice. It's,
said
it's white knuckle time when you get there.
He said it kind of feels like a bee sting, except 100,000 times over. You ever been stung by a bee? Fucking hurts.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like a bee sting. Just if the bee is on fire. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the worst things is, they only do it for 5 to 7 seconds at a time. And then they keep wiping the ink and blood off. That got to be really irritating.
Especially if they just use like cheap paper towel or whatever. It's
yeah.
It gets you. It gets you.
We got another troublemaker come in. He's the guy I couldn't keep the secret with. I had to call him and tell him. And
Oh dear.
he can't wait.
Would you like a soul funk blues?
That sounds.
It's in your favorite key.
I was gonna say it sounds right up my alley, but that sounds a little gay.
Well,
E minor, E minor. Huh?
It's in M. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let me fire it up. That's a nice drum sound.
Hold on, let me turn on the wall.
Yeah, let me get it for you. I'll get it for you.
Okay. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, I like that other note. As soon as I see that big dive bomb, I know it's happening. Yeah. What key did I say this was in?
E.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Number 12. Close enough.
feel some pinch time monocles coming on. I don't have a wibbly bar.
Man, that's a lot of delay.
The way you swap those fingers, it's artistic. I'm gonna try that in my next go.
Hey, it's Glenn James. How's it going? Yeah, I'm turning stuff off.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
Hey, even though it's a Thursday, I don't know if everybody noticed. Even on a Thursday, there's no charge for the keyboard. That's actually changing colors all by itself. That's a Tar Talk Universe exclusive.
Exclusivity.
Oh my God, I can't believe I got that one out.
Yeah.
Exclusivity.
Exclusivity. Yeah.
You know, if anybody ever saw my checkbook, like for 7 years, they would think I had a hooker named Sally Mae who I paid $150 a month to for 7 years. But you know, we had this thing down here with everybody's student loans were going to be forgiven. Look, I signed those contracts. I spent the money. Pay back the money and shut up. I'm sorry you got a 6-year degree in Alaskan literature or whatever and you can't find a job.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, never mind. But yeah, I was out paying bills today and, you know, I almost felt like, you know, Randy and Jimmy and Ryan and all them, like almost, I was paying bills.
Oh.
Like I had a job or something.
Oh, I'm with you. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not totally with it.
I got it.
I'm not totally with it.
I thought it was hilarious.
I got to admit, I'm not totally with it.
But sometimes I just sit around and try to entertain myself.
Yeah.
Reggie and Todd, what's up, Ross?
They're freaking loud. That's all I know.
Dude, I don't understand.
You'd think they'd run out of shit to say.
Why am my voice not blowing out the mic? And they're on the other side. Maybe it's how high pitched they are or something.
I think so.
So anything else exciting happening? We have a show on tomorrow. What time are we on? 9 tomorrow? Right before the I Love Dogs guys and Mitch?
Yeah, 6 and
then
9.
What time is Sunday is so noon, is it?
2 me.
5 o'clock
5
me.
you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and you notice we don't cheat people out of 5 minutes. We just go at 2 or 5.
Yeah, that was kind of
5:05 nonsense. Like,
what's up with that?
I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. It's ridiculous, is what it is. That's all I know. Literature.
Man, we have something in the works.
Yeah, we do. So shut up.
Okay.
It's a secret. Remember how secrets work? You don't tell anybody.
I have real bad problems. Not
You
just,
do. Has Trump ever told you anything? Like, what'd he say?
Now you kind of understand why every time Randy comes on, he says, "Shut up, Quentin."
It might be one of those things. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I did send Randy and John links to our show
Oh,
tonight.
they're probably really appreciative. They're probably thinking, what a kind man. If only we didn't have our own show to do.
They all look hungover and lazy. I don't know.
What's Thursday? Is it still tranny fluid Thursday?
I think so.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Wonder what that's like. A George Benson style disco funk track in A minor.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, it's like when I go to the Asian massage parlor, I'll try anything once.
All right. You want to have a go at this George Benson inspired thing?
Yeah.
It's in your other favorite key. It's A minor. That does mean we've played in A minor, E minor, and an A minor.
Let me tune down to your 7th string.
Okay.
Okay.
It's here. All right. We're going to go for it. Here we go.
The reverb.
All right,
works.
Mr. Benson, let's hear it. He's more than just a butler on soap.
That's not me.
But it can be. Jeez.
Yeah. Not doing very well. Have a go, Steve Brand, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Woo, yeah.
Yeah.
Cushman.
Oh, it is Cushman.
It is Cushman.
I think he's actually from New York City.
Yes. It doesn't stand for not yet cuddly.
Oh, dear Lord.
Or newly young chickens.
Okay, your fire's going out a little bit there.
Yeah.
You were on fire a minute ago. But
On fire. I was on fire.
fire woman.
You. Oh,
I am slightly baked.
well, there you go.
But
That's the way you're dealing with things, right?
yeah, my lower back does not really hurt that much right now.
No.
But I'm having issues counting to purple.
I am. I'm a little offended that the Kush is only referred to you by name.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
Is he? Well, is he stalking you? Like, do you need like a safe word or something?
I need a safe space.
Yeah, like blancmange, you know.
The really funny thing is I have no idea what that meant.
It's a pudding.
And no, I'm not being pedantic or whatever that.
Yeah, you probably are being pedantic. Hi, Kush. How you
finally
doing?
said hey.
He's a nice man.
Oh,
Wow. With friends like that, who needs enemies?
yeah. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no other way to sound this without sounding a little Brokeback Mountainish, but I think I have one more in me.
Ah, good. Okay. I actually really enjoyed that one. Did you?
Not really.
Well, you played really nicely.
It was okay.
Wow. I didn't realize you were going to be such a fucking adventure.
Dude, I want to spill the surprise.
No.
Steve won't let me. He's like,
No.
stop it.
No. It's called a surprise for a reason. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I always had issues with opening my Christmas presents in
Yeah.
early August.
Okay, I'm trying to find a different key other than
Yeah,
we've done A minor, E minor, and A minor so far. So let's try something really radical. And
let's not say we did.
Not do one of those. Yeah. What's gonna come up? What's coming up? Oh. Well, how about some C sharp minors, which would be like
absolutely. Which would be E major. Yeah, yeah, E major and C sharp minor. Yeah, I'll throw some bad notes in that one.
Okay. Are you going first again?
Yep.
Good.
Let's not do that.
For telling their secrets, Ted? Did your finger remember which note to play?
Shut up, Quentin. Georgia.
Well, all right then.
Hey, Ma! Yeah.
If I do it on this string, it works. Q was the bareback mountain.
I was the horse.
Ted was the bag of nuts.
He was the fluffer for the horse.
Well, you would know. played the same wrong note I did.
It was a passing tone. There you go.
Whoa, that was going to be good.
Guess who just came into the chat?
Hang on.
Sandra Chick.
Is it Sandra McCorney? Do I win a prize?
Damn it, that's really hard to do. Okay, I want to point that way. There we go, right there.
Right there. Right. Yeah.
Okay, you know what I think I'm going to make me? I think I'm going to make me a peanut butter and strawberry jam Smucker's sandwich. Not the extra crunchy peanut butter, because Guitar Hack would never love and freaking mind.
Oh, dude, you know, I roasted up 2 full sheets of bacon this morning.
Oh.
And had a whole wheat sandwich with crunchy peanut butter and the bacon. It was so good.
Nice. Okay, so yeah,
You done?
I'm still a little baked, but I'm at a pretty baked level. But my back doesn't hurt anymore. But
There you go.
before this peanut butter sandwich, I think I'm going to go lick a window just for a minute because I have the urge.
Wow. Okay. I don't know how to deal with that.
Pharmaceutical grade Happy Feels.
Yeah. Yeah, I could probably do some of those. Anyway. I might have some pharmaceutical grade Baileys.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this
sounds like a really good idea.
this this was fun. This was
Yeah, hang on, let me turn this off.
God. I'm gonna have to get a momentary switch just to mute my mic. Just
No.
whenever I hit the. Okay. Should we go?
We might as well. Did you want to play the outro video, even though it's not an official show?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Present.
Throw it up.
Go
Throw it
file.
up. Throw it up. Oh,
There we go.
That hurt my throat.
This is.
We'll let this play like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Yeah, like and subscribe, you bastards. There. I
Hit
mean
the
that in
bell.
a warm, friendly, supportive way,
It's
obviously.
the bell notification.
Yeah, poing.
like the video. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Play it again.
It's
Play it
I'm
again.
playing it.
It's a dachshund playing the freaking banjo. That's just epic. Thank you, Sandra. Oh, there's Ben Tom.
There he is, the winner
Hey.
of the guitar.
Yeah, congratulations, you
Yeah.
lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Steve's playing one of those guitars with too many strings on it.
Well, it's not one of those particular ones, but you know.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's an Ibenhad.
yeah. Where's that? It's an Esper, wasn't it? Was it an Esper?
That's-
Or was it a Lutted?
I don't know. Too many damn strings. Funky pickup.
I can do that one too. But I've also got this one.
Oh, you changed my name, you bastard.
Yep. All right. Bye,
Wait, there's Sean
everybody.
plays guitar. Damn it,
What?
you came in too late.
Oh, you want to join us?
I'm just about to go have a peanut butter smucker
Bacon
sandwich
Yeah, with extra
with
bacon.
bacon and jelly. Oh,
I
fucking
know.
Canadians.
I wouldn't necessarily do the jelly in the. Although I do know people that they have jam on their eggs, and it just seems so wrong. And eggs is wrong for a start. It's like, what the hell is wrong with these people? I know. Yeah. Thanks for leaving. All right, Q's gone. Where's the end stream button? Tomorrow night there, Sean. Tomorrow. 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. There you go. All righty. Bye, everyone, buddy. Thanks for being here. No, it is on Friday. Today is Thursday, which is why it was not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I mean, come on. It's not that hard, Dog Pal. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, sriracha I can understand. I mean, eggs are dumb, but I mean, I can understand putting sriracha on it. But like jam, it's so dumb. Anyway, bye. I'm hitting the button. Where is it? I don't.